Going on, Mr. Wobble Wobble? Wobbledy wobbly wobbly wobble wobbledy. Hey Wobble, since you're in here, what should I use today? Bread or worms? It's your call, because you was the first in. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go worms. All right. We'll go worms again. Weather was pretty stable today. Wasn't windy. It warmed up. Might be all right. There's Mr. Doodad. I brought my food this time. Let's go worming. I gotta get some more worms because dang. They got wet, they drowned it, they died. Sorry about that, guys. Me and Moms was going to go fishing today, and she's getting some painting done and some screen done on her screen room, and she says they're making a mess. They're supposed to come today, so she wanted to go night fishing, and then when they called and says, we're going to come, well, guess what? They probably ain't even coming. You just can't find good help anymore. That one there swallowed the hook. He ain't gonna live, so we'll see which one wants it. Oh, Gray got it. You know what? I need to get me a rag. I need a rag. Jason J, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, there's the white bird. Here's the other little white bird. Whatever kind it is. Let's see what's going on. Whisker Biscuits, what's going on, man? How you doing? He swallowed that big old fish. I can't believe it. Sometimes they just turn their head on it around here, but I guess they decided they wanted to eat. Real Tex, what's going on, Texas? Jay for fishing, what's going on, brother? How you doing? We're just trying to catch a fish. Daniel said worms today, so it's either worms or bread, and I gave him the first choice. He said worms. So the first cast, we caught a fish. You know, usually that's bad luck. Usually that's bad luck, but hey, you know, we're just gonna we're just gonna go with it. Go with it anyway. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I do have the Wonder Bread. Testing, 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 testing. Can I get your attention, please? I think my microphone's going dead. It keeps shutting off on me. All right. Fuck it. There we go. My microphones went dead on me. I haven't used it that much. I don't know what's going on. There's a swirl right there. But anyway, there's that, whatever that little bird is right there. This cool little dude. Somebody said what they was, and I forgot. My wife looked them up actually. Some kind of small heron. That's all I know. Uh-oh. I see fishies jumping. I see a turtle. We'll go fishing in a minute. It's cold down here. I was thirsty. Alright, let's see what we got here. Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? Alright. Remember, Daniel, I still got bread in my pocket. All clear for takeoff, Houston. Let's go down here where they usually hang around for whatever reason. When I throw out food at night, they're around here. They're around here. Let's see if they're still here. Pocket bait. Pocket bait, Texas? Dollar bills, y'all. And you know what? Me and Mom could have went fishing. You know why? They ain't even showed up at our house. I swear, you just cannot find good help anymore. Especially people that owns their own business. Like down here in Florida, they suck. They absolutely suck. But it's the same people that did my vinyl on my screen room. So for whatever reason, I don't know, she's having her screen replaced and painted, her porch railings, and I don't know what's going on. I think there's a little bit of extracurricular activities going along too, you know what I'm saying? See, I quit those crayons a long time ago. I think they're still on them. That's what happens. But they did a good job for me. A good job for her. Doink. Reefers. Buddy. A lot more than reefers. I promise you. I promise you that. Promise you that. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'd say. Doink. A little bitty dude. I'm not going to feed him to the birds though because, well, that's my dudes. Got one jump to the left. Come on, fishy, 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 like he said. I guess we ain't doing too bad. We caught 3 or 4. SWC, what's up, brother? We're just doing the same thing as we do, you know. I was going to take Mama out there tonight and go crappie fishing under the lights, you know, and she said some people are supposed to come over there and work on her porch, some screen and some painting and stuff, and well, I could see her house from here and they're not there yet. So we could have went fishing. And here we are. They ain't there and we're still here. I was telling everybody, you just can't find good help down here in Okeechobee. Even people that owns their own business, I don't know, man. They have no gumption. They're not hardball. They're just, we'll get it sometime next year. We'll get to it when we get to it. I ain't used to that shit. You say you're gonna come do something, you're gonna do it. That's the way I've always been. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna come do it. If I tell you I'll be there Saturday, I'll be there Saturday. Unless something happens. And then I will keep you informed. People down here just don't do that, man. I don't understand. So how is everybody tonight? I know we saw each other all day today. Now that the work day is over, except for SWC, I figured, oh, that's right. Fishing's kind of put on hold right now. And I understand. I have my mother-in-law here, and the doctor said she can't be alone by herself for very long. So me and the wife can't really venture out too far. Which is okay, I guess. It's life. It's just life. It's just life. We can't predict it. We can't change it. And that's what it is. Good luck on knocking out them chores, feller. I know how chores are. Sometimes. Got UPS here. What else do I have coming? Huh. I'm gonna go check and see what UPS has got. Little bitty one. Let's see which one wants it. Oh, hell, man, we got 2 of them. One's walking normal, one's peg leg. He's like, no, not mine. That was great. Oh. I don't know where the other white one came from. That was weird. They're mad at each other. They're clacking their beaks. They're chasing each other off. It's funny. Come on down here with my worms because they're biting down here, I guess. World star. That never gets old. You're exactly damn right. Oh, it's so funny. That's so funny. I think he got a piece of dude because he got feathers in his beak. You see that? I think he got a piece of him. I'm talking about world star right there. Hell yeah. Greetings from Germany. Is that Florida? You're exactly right. Good eye. Good eye. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's my bird that I feed. That's the cool one right there. He's peg leg. He's crippled. And I think he chased the other one off because I don't see it. He got a piece of him. He was like, hey, man, this is my territory. Don't even come up in here thinking you're going to do something. There's a fish. I got another fish. And he swallowed the hook, so he's going to be fed to the bird. Hey. Oh, he's done bleeding. Blit. Yep, he's definitely going to be fed. What part of Florida there? I miss Florida. I come back in April. What part? Yeah, Whisker Biscuit is pretty nice. It really is. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the stars of the show. My birds is my stars. Miami? Oh, cool. I ain't too far. I'm only 2 hours north of Miami. Probably about, I don't know, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Depends on who's driving. I can make it to Miami in about 2 hours, 2:15. So we've been coming down here, Whisker Biscuits, for about 33 years. And this was Mom and Dad's place. And Dad passed away in March 2 or 3 years ago. Hold that thought. We got a big golden shiner right there. Look how big he is. That's a chunk. They're making a comeback, so I'm gonna throw him back. But we've been coming down for 33 years, and they kind of, I inherited this place. Mom, she lives across the street, down the road a bit, and we're on a canal system, and we're on the same canal. Her place is down yonder way. So here we are. When Dad passed, we just packed up and moved down here. Fort Lauderdale. Oh yeah, I've been there several times. I actually do a lot of fishing just west of Fort Lauderdale in all the canals down there, catching the peacock bass and the bigger Oscar and Mayan cichlids and stuff. We have a shit ton of mine cichlids in here, but now that this weather's got cooler, this shallower canal that I'm in here is 6 foot deep. I think they ventured out yonder way, out in the deeper water. I do catch them in here every now and again. So I have caught peacock bass out of this canal, yes. But they are not big whatsoever. They are babies. The ones I've caught is probably 7 or 8 inches. So I don't know if somebody brought them up and put them in here, or if FWC actually stocked them in here. But that's the first one I've caught. I caught 3 of them that day, actually. That's the first ones I've caught in ever. So this is definitely not the place for peacock bass. But they are here, and I don't know. Like I say, we'll see what happens in a few years. Probably next year to be exact, because they grow so fast, just like everything else down here. We'll see what happens. FNC, what's going on? Good to see you. We meet up again. Daggone. That one there took off like a bandit. I'm sitting here trying to take a drink, and it's cold down here. I gotta warm myself up. While you wait, hydrate. Ain't that the classic saying? While you wait, hydrate. Come on. Yep, I missed it. Put on another worm. Daniel, you was right. Worm's the ticket today. I just don't feel like messing with the bread. You gotta rebait too much. And now that this water is getting a little cooler, day by day, they get a little more sluggish day by day. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Robbie, what's up, brother? How you doing? Man, you know who we're... I thought you was giving a fish a break. I was giving a fish a break from feeding them, but hey, you know, I just can't. Damn. I can't neglect my children. They gotta eat too. Do you have your phone on a chest mount? Yes, I do, Faith Fish Hunt. Exactly, I do. You are real time right now. I got the rod in my hand. You get to see all of it. So yeah, Robbie, I gotta feed my kids. Nah, man. Hey, look. Boom. There's one. And there's 2. And we did have 3. But, oh, look at this little guy. That's bait. That's bird food. So this one here still got a feather in his mouth. Let's see if I can zoom in. See it? White feather right there. Yeah. So he was like gobble gobble on the other wood stork that was here, because he showed dominance. And he said, this is my turf. So he pretty much told him to get the F out. And guess what happened? He got the F out. So he FAFO'd. And I'm sure y'all know what FAFO means. Doink! Who's going to get it? Oh, Gray got him. Why are you up on the roof, little dude? The little guy came down. Oh, it was funny earlier. They were just they was chasing each other off. And well, he won the war. He definitely won the war. Big fish candy, exactly right. Boy, if I was up north in Kentucky, where I'm originally from, that would be all over some blues and flatheads. You are exactly right. I'd love to see if they're hiding under the wooden dock. Well, here's the thing. In the evening times, which will be coming up soon, I feed my fish. So I have rock scattered all down through here. And I have a couple of trees scattered out through here. So they're here. They just, oh, that one took it off. Go, go. They're here. They just, they're spoiled. They're spoiled to the feeding. And they hold out. You'll see. Stick around. Stick around. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. There's another one. Victoria. Victoria in here? Come and help Ronnie. Me and SWC is going to get together one day. I'm going to have to get a little dude. I'm going to give little dude a fishy. Oh, look at that. World Star, we got him back. He's back. Now we got 4 up in this piece. Uh-oh. He's chasing that one. I mean, y'all chill. All right, let's catch another fish. Let's see if we can world star this. Let's see if we can world star it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw it to little dude. We're gonna see. Yeah, this one ain't gonna be. Daggone, man. He is gonna be kept because he swallowed that down to his bone hole. All right, I'm gonna throw it to little man back there, and we'll see what happens. Oh, oh, watch this, watch. That's the outsider. No, hang on a minute. That's the outsider. That's the resident. The resident got it. Huh. How about that? Good job, Daniel. Good job. I love waxworms, man. Waxworms is the shiz nizzle. I use waxworms all the time. The outsider, pony boy, or soda pop? That's a good question. Soda boy or I'm gonna say soda pop. I don't know what that means, but I'm just taking a wild guess. Hopefully it's the right choice. Little man is gonna starve, poor fella. Who did I miss? How do you read comments with it on your chest mount? It's in front of me. Like it's literally in front of my face. and it's about a foot away from my face. Think we fish in the river one evening and a little grassy the next, see where some are. Well, here you go, SWC. A buddy of mine, he went out today and he was in Tin House, and he said they're definitely moving up in the weeds. He got his limit today, and there was 50 other boats in Tin House. You know where that is. And they're on the outside edge right now. So they're definitely staging. It's the best I can give you, bro. The movie The Outsiders. Stay golden, pony boy. Oh, okay, all right. I'll be honest with you. My wife will know that. I do not, because I was too busy fishing, bro. I didn't watch much TV. I don't know who that is. It's an 863 number, Okeechobee. But I don't know anybody down here to be calling me. So I know it's got to be. Yeah, leave a message. I'll get back with you here shortly. Are they spawning? Well, some are. I will say that. Some are. The spawn down here, Robbie, lasts like 4 months, dude. It is ungodly. Freaking ridiculous how long the spawn lasts down here. Twink. Oh, I missed him. The good times. Oh, you know what? I do remember good times. I accidentally blocked some guy during. Yeah, man, he was just talking about your waiters. He just, I don't know. I guess he had a gimpy thumb. It's all good though. I'm waiting for Rage 60 to come in. He ain't showed up yet. I'm sure he's coming though. He's probably watching. He's just staying back right now, waiting for the perfect moment. Now that I say his name, I bet you $100 he goes, "You're gay." Have you seen more cichlids? I haven't caught any today or yesterday. I have not. Cichlids don't like cold weather. It's getting about time for the cichlids to go, I'm gonna go into deeper water and just chill and hibernate. Felt like the Justice Department. I hear you. There's the beautiful skyline. I will bless the presence of that with y'all. But the fish ain't biting over here. You wonder if you can eat what? The cichlids? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Them cichlids are delicious. Absolutely phenomenal. They're almost second to a bluegill. We eat the snot out of cichlids. And Oscar. Next on my list is snakehead. I need to catch a snakehead. I want to catch a knife or a clown knife fish. SWC. I'm sure he may have caught several of those if he's still in here. Can I ask the name of the mount? Um, you know what? I really don't know what the name of this mount is. But I will say this though. This particular one I have came with a neck strap. I got mine on Temu for like $5. Now Grumpy Orca, enlighten that fella what kind of mount you have. It's a very stable mount too. It's a magnetic mount. There you go. Prior to my neck strap that I got from Temu with the chest harness, the new one, I was flopping and flippity flickering everywhere. It was so stupid. I couldn't do nothing without going doing, 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 doing. But now that I've got this neck strap, it don't flop much. It's stable, very stable. Now side to side, I mean it takes a little bit to. You see that fish try to hit my bobber? Did y'all see that? Like, come on, bro, for real. The bait is right there. Right there is the bait. Quit hitting my bobber. Anyway, I like this. I like the neck strap. It actually does good. Oh, you don't like Temu? Well, I actually get quite a bit of stuff from Temu, and some of it you gotta watch. Don't get me wrong. Some of it's junk, but I get a lot of good stuff. Uh-oh, somebody just chippity chop. Look at that. There's another one up there. Huh. So yeah, I don't know. I do order from Temu quite a bit. Hey Faith, you're welcome. Hey, if anybody wants to check out another good channel, y'all subscribe to Grumpy Orca. He's a very, very good people person. And he talks and interacts, and he's very, oh goodness, he's very informative. And I got a good fish. What have I got? Big fat bluegill. Yeah, that's a toad right there. DCP, check him out. FNC, check him out. That's a dude. That is a dude. Oh, well, the dude is gonna go back in. Blink. That's a nice one. There's my foot right there. I wear a 10.5 shoe. So if that gives y'all, no, actually this is a 12 shoe. So if y'all can kind of see that right there, he's pretty much pushing about 10.5 inches. No, Sharon, that's a bluegill. That is a Florida bluegill. They get fat, nasty. They're some studs. It helps too because I feed them in the evening times, which is coming up real soon. So y'all stick around. Y'all about to see some live action here in a minute. So what I do is I fish, and then when it gets so late, before it gets dark, I feed them. And they are phenomenal. Ah, boo, I missed it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Yep, Sharon, we are in South Florida. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Dang, I got hooked. I hooked myself. Well, the birds are still sticking around. That's a good thing. I appreciate everybody here. I was going to take the pontoon out tonight and go crappie fishing, but the plans changed. We was Grumpy, you messed up my line, bro. Why'd you do that for? It's all your fault. What the hell have I got going on here? Oh my lord. There we go, we got it. Thanks, Grumpy, for helping me out with that. Oh lord. Hey bro, it's only because it's Florida. There's always something biting in Florida. Except when we have stupid weather. Cold fronts. 150-degree water temperatures. Then you don't catch nothing but a pissed off attitude. FNC, you can fish in the winter. Okay? You can. I don't know where you live, but surely there's a river system in your area somewhere that has flowing water that does not freeze. It's only if you want to get out and do it. I have fished in, what's the coldest I have fished is in 2-degree weather. And that was in a river up home fishing for sauger and walleye. And we was doing just like I'm doing right here. Standing on a bank, throwing some grubs, ice freezing up on your tips, and you had to stick it in the water to thaw it out. You can fish in the winter, bro. Just do it. It's currently flooding Oregon. I don't know anything about y'all's flooding, but flooded waters, you can find a parking lot somewhere or a boat ramp that has a parking lot and really good fishing up in there in the concrete. It works. Real deal Clearwater, what's up, brother? How you doing today? We're getting ready to feed the fish. It's getting a little dark out, so we're getting ready to throw out some food, man. We was going to go out on the pontoon and crappie fish under the lights tonight, but supposedly Mom had some people coming over there to fix her porch and other stuff, and well, they never showed up. So here we are. I'm not going to go out there now, but we are getting ready to feed them. Parking lot fishing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When that water gets flooded up north, parking lots is where it's at. Especially ours. We caught a lot of striped bass and white bass and stuff in the flooded parking lots. Dude, it was the craziest shit. It was absolutely insane, man. Get up on them concrete barriers and stuff. They be up there eating the worms and stuff coming out of the ground. See, we don't have worms in the ground here. So parking lot fishing down here would just be stupid. But up there, oh yeah, it was just a thing. I mean, just crazy. We're getting ready to feed these fish. I'm done fishing right now. We're getting ready to throw out the food. They're gonna go ham. They are about to go ham. Skeeter's just coming out. We'll get ready to hem these fish up. When's your next charter there, Real Deal? I'm ready to get in on the action. Here we go. I mean, it's insane. I'm gonna step. We only did one section. Only one section. I had mullet in my front yard during Hurricane Helene next year. Oh, last year. Hell yeah. When the water comes up, the fish comes up. When the water starts going down, the fish goes out. And I guess it's the same way on the intercoastal. Which one's better, Real Deal? Incoming tide or outgoing tide? Maybe you could help me out with that one, so I don't waste time when I'm out there. As long as it's moving is good. Okay, well, that's cool. They just like current. Just like your natural other. Yeah, like your other fish. So here's what I want. I like eating fish. So your grunts, when you catch your grunts, bro, they look so much different than Panama City grunts. Like Panama City grunts, they have the red in their lips, and hell, they're only 7 inches long. Your grunts look big out there, unless I'm not seeing it really good on camera. Y'all's grunts look studdish. I don't know, bro. It's awesome though. I was like, I could get down with some grunts, but I really want some speckled trout, some sheephead. You've been knocking them out of the park here lately. And some flounder. That's all I really care about. They are some big grunts. Now are they different though? I mean, do they still have the red mouth? Do they still have the red lips or the red up underneath their, up underneath their jaw? I mean, are they still look the same as all north grunts? I mean, I don't know, Some fish look different in different regions that you're at. Well, y'all got some damn 10, 12-inch grunts. Not what I was catching up in Panama City. I never fished up there in Panhandle, so I don't know. Okay, all right, I got you. I got you. It's getting pretty dark out here now. I really can't see much. It is SWC. Yep, you're exactly right. It's all the same areas. So y'all see this shit? Y'all can't really see it. Hang on a minute. Let me come down here. Hey, here's that Picosmus I caught yesterday. He's in the water. He's gator bait. Let me get down here with there you go, with some light area. Now y'all can see the fishy feed. Real Florida starts below Daytona. That's when the warm weather starts, SWC. That's the Sun Belt. But hey, honestly, that West Coast, all the way up, man, they got beautiful, beautiful beaches. They got some good fishing too. So when I get the extra money, I will be taking a charter out with Real Deal. And I will be doing a weed jigging guide service down here. I just don't know what weeds and grass to look for with the crappie down here. You show me once, that's all I need. Just what to look for. Everything else I can figure out. I've been doing this long enough. I just need that. Hey, this is what you kind of need to look for. Some topwater bait would be cool, I guess. Yes and no. These fish are just spoiled. That's all there is to it. And I do not fish when I feed my fish. I fish before I feed my fish. That's just what I do. The fishing over here is hard to beat. You're daggone right it is. I love the Gulf. The only thing I hate about the Gulf is you just spend half of your trip of traveling out so far to get to the good fish. I mean, it's a 2-hour travel, period. End of story. You know, unless you're Spanish fishing or mackerel fishing or grunt fishing, I mean, you got to go 30 miles out to get anything good. But hell, I ain't picky. I really don't care about big. I just like catching fish. I just like catching fish. I'll catch 100 small ones opposed to 2, 3, 4 big ones any day. Shit, I'm easy like, what is today? I'm easy like Wednesday afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. You have to be Coast Guard approved captain to guide on Okeechobee. That's why the wife is a captain. I'm just a guide. I did not know that. Yes, there is a lot of travel time. You're right. Yep. And grouper fishing, like y'all do, it's a minimum of 8 hours because you're 2.5 hours out. Fish for 3, 2.5 hours back, which is what we did up in Panama City when I went out there quite often. We made 2 or 3 trips a year down here for red snapper fishing. I'd be on a 10-hour tour, and it'd be 2.5 hours out, 5-hour fishing, 2.5 hours back. So they did 10-hour trips, and it was a blast. We caught a bunch of beeliners and white snapper and 2 red snappers, what you're allowed, and triggerfish when they're in season. And when everybody got their limit, then they went out and ventured out some more to get some mahi-mahi and, you know, that kind of stuff. That was awesome. Oh, I know. I've seen them hogfish, man. Those are cool looking fish, for real. Hogfish are shallow. Okay, so you don't have to go out too far. Huh. I did not know that, SWC. I had no idea. The reason why I say that is because I asked FWC officer down here that, what do you have to do to guide down here? And he absolutely told me nothing. The only thing you need is commercial insurance on your boat. You don't need any kind of special license, because up there in Kentucky, you had to be Coast Guard trained to get your guide license. So I was like, huh, well, that's something. If they would open gags, we could catch those on short trips, but they are barely open anymore. Man, why is that? Is it because they're becoming extinct? I mean, what's really going on? They want to get the population back or what? I mean, that's... About to get my cane poles warmed up. Oh yeah, dude, these fish are fired up. They just, I mean, they're fun as hell. These Mayan cichlids and, I don't know, bluegill, whatever else is in here, I don't know. What I should do one day is feed them a little bit and then fish and see what I really catch. I just feel like that's cheating. I feel like I'm chumming the water, and that just takes all the fun out of it. Like, naturally you're going to catch them, dude. For real? Where's the skill in that? You're always going to have your people to go that, hey man, you're just chumming. That ain't no fishing. That's cheating. That's how they was up north. The northern people, they are, I don't know, they was a different breed. Ain't that right, SWC? We're a different breed, bro. I thought you had to have a Burchett Marine license to take people out for hire. Well, I did too, but when I asked the FWC officer what a person needed to guide down here, I mean, unless he didn't know what he was talking about, because he was kind of a younger guy, I would say he was, well, he wasn't a young guy. He was in his 30s. He was on the force for 12 years. He said, you don't have to have nothing. The only thing you have to have is commercial license on your boat. Now, I know in the ocean, you have to have, yes, you do have to have it out there. But he told me freshwater, you don't have to have nothing. But I ain't looked that far into it, so I don't know. I would like to be a guide one day. That's my dream, but I don't see it happening. I got a lot to learn down here for sure. There's a lot of good people down here. Reservoirs, yes, correct. Now, I guess being Okeechobee itself being so big, 36 miles long, 32 miles wide, I'm assuming they're taking that as a different class of body of water. And that's why you have to have that kind of special stuff. See, when you call FWC to try to get a hold of somebody, I mean, you get the runaround. It's not a direct number you can call and be like, hey, I want to find out about Okeechobee FWC. No, you got to call Jacksonville. Jacksonville transfers to this, to that, to that, to this, to that. It's like a damn pyramid just to get a hold of somebody, and it's so stupid. I believe it, WC. It is a round, yes, it is a run around kind of deal right there. Like, damn, like for real though. You cannot get a hold of nobody easily. Okeechobee and Kissimmee chain, all because it leads to the oceans through the Caloosahatchee and the St. Lucie rivers. All because of that right there, you have to have it. Is that what you're saying, correct? Now, if it wasn't for that right there, exactamundo. All right. That is just so crazy, man. That is so crazy. It seems like to me, if you're inside the locks on the lake itself, you shouldn't have to have them. Now, if you're outside the locks going into the river system, I can see that. That's just weird. Robbie, my light's 8 crayons, okay? Chill out, bro. We're just getting in where we're fitting in, that's all. Real deal said, it's the feds, bro. Hey, man, when it comes to federal government, you ain't gonna win. They're gonna make their rules, and that's it. You either do it or you don't do it. Ain't no use bitching about it. You ain't gonna freaking change it. You're not gonna change much of it right there. I think the fish done ate all the food because they slowing down. Basically because it's getting dark. They can't really see much. It is peaceful, real deal. It is, it is, it is. Just a good group of people. I'm first mate on crappie charters. Who's the boss, SWC? Who is the boss? I think we all know who the boss is. Yeah, SWC lives like 5 minutes away from me. I could damn near slingshot a rock and probably hit his house. She is the captain. We have not met, SWC. I was over there in your neighborhood when I was door dashing that order one time, and I was like, you know what? We was talking about that big skeleton. I was like, I bet you that green place is his. And I'll be damned. But I didn't see your boat, so I don't know. You probably wasn't home, so I didn't want to stop and be like some kind of creep and be like, hey, man, I'm just over here saying hi. Yep, I figured it was. Real deal, when you go out on, damn, don't tell me. The blue boat. What the hell is the name of that? Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, it's right on the tip of my damn tongue and I can't think of it. Alright, help me out. What's the name of the blue boat? Yeah, I was just sheephead fishing the other day. Oh, the boat's in the garage? Okay. Well, I might just ride over one day and be like, hey bro, it's me. I'm the weirdo on YouTube. What is the name of that boat? Come on, real deal. It's going to drive me crazy until I know the name of the boat. Tilly. That's it. Damn it. Oh, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I'll tell you what, Tilly puts in some business. I think Tilly was the boss there for a while, wasn't she? She gave you the runaround. Trying to figure out why she was choking. She wouldn't run. My junky ass garage here. All kinds of shenanigans going on. Whew. I might take her out tomorrow. All right, what you gonna be fishing for, Real? Guess I could call you by your name. I don't know, Real Deal sounds good. That sounds better, because he's a real deal. We need to do a real deal. We're on Yo SWC crappie trip. Yep. You know, I'm trying to get Happy Hooker. I haven't seen him in a while, but he was down here with you, and that's what we need. We need to get Happy Hooker down here to go out there and do some evening night fishing. Oh my God, would that be a blast or what? Holy shit, dude. I think my ribs will be hurting for laughing so much. Probably sheephead, yeah. Them sheephead, man, there's some wild looking fish. That mouth. Some of them dudes need braces. Like, for real, they need to see an orthodontist. ASWC, look up in the sky if you're out there. There's a green light flashing. It's not moving. It's just flashing. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's over there by your area. There it is. It ain't moved a muscle. Plain green light. Oh, hang on a minute. I lied. I don't know. Is that a... I don't see no red light, no white light, no nothing. It's just a green light. Wouldn't that be funny? You see some braces on a fish and it's gone. It stayed in one area for so long and then it just went on out. That was weird. I'm going to be down in Marco on Sunday snook fishing. But yes, I would love to come down there and crappie fish sometime. Yeah, man. Just to get out of the habitat, you know, and get out of reality for a while and just, golly, just have a ball. Just shoot the shit and just, you know, open horizons, I guess you would say. I don't know, whatever. Just have fun. That's it. Period. End of story. There's my fish food. We got the game fish chow. Then we got, I haven't opened yet, the scratching grains. Now, real deal, I was over there in Marco. Me and the wife was over there. We went to the beach, just check it out, but it was a crappy day. It rained and stuff, and we only was out there for like an hour and a half, but it's a nice area. Everything on that side, though, from... Jesus Christ, dude. Everything you got to pay to park. There are some money grubbing, some him down there. You know what I'm saying? Well, we went up to Melbourne. I like Melbourne. Melbourne's more my style. I'm just a I'm just an old country boy that don't give a shit about nothing hardly, and I'm not I'm not into all that fancy stuff. And Melbourne was great to me. It was a nice, rich history. It looked like, and had some older foundations, and it was absolutely awesome. And shit, we started down there, and oh my gosh, we started in Fort Lauderdale on A1A and just cruised all the way up the coast, up to, where did we go? We went up to Cape Canaveral and went off there and watched 3 of the Carnival cruises set off, and that was pretty cool. And then with people coming in, they was cleaning the fish, and the biologist was out there taking samples and doing whatever. And I had one guy in here saying it was illegal to throw fish carcasses in the water because of, I don't know, whatever. I personally didn't hear of that or haven't heard of that, but they was doing it. Nothing was said. FWC was there on the ocean side. They've never said nothing here on the canal side, on the freshwater side. So unless it's not frowned upon and everybody just does it anyway, I'm assuming that's what it is. Maybe y'all can relate on that, but hey, real deal. I appreciate it, man. We'll holler at you. So SWC, have you heard of that rule? Like, I forgot who was saying. Somebody said that. I forgot who said it now. They said it is illegal to dispose of your carcasses in the waterway. I have never heard of that in my whole entire 33 years down here. I know technically you can't feed the gators. I do understand that, and maybe that's why it's illegal. But it's even in the salt water too. Like, you can't supposedly throw carcasses out there, but it is not. I don't know. I had a problem with my neighbor across the canal from me. She was crazy, and she said I was throwing my scraps out in the canal and I was feeding the gators, and I don't know, there was all kinds of BS. And this was about, I don't know, 12 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. And she was out playing her radio 10, 11 all night long, blaring, facing toward my house down here. And the next morning I wake up and I was cleaning fish and threw them out there, and she had her car horn. I was like, dude, I had enough of this lady. So I called the sheriff department, and while I was on the phone, she was doing it. And he goes, "Is that her doing that?" I go, "Yes, it's her doing that." He goes, "Why?" I said, "I don't know. I'm cleaning fish, and I'm throwing them out in the canal, and she don't like it. I don't know. She's saying I'm feeding the gators, but I'm not feeding the gators. It's just whatever's here is here. I mean, it whatever's going to eat's going to eat." Nothing was said, nothing was done or anything like that. Well, the sheriff department came here, and he went over there and talked to that lady. And I don't know what he said, but from that day forward, I didn't have zero problems out of her whatsoever. And he had told me, "Oh, we know her very well." So, was it illegal? I don't know. But he didn't say that I could or couldn't. So I'm still doing it. See, SWC. Yeah, it was just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't know, Daniel. It's crazy. But I have been told. Now, here's another thing, Daniel. Check this out. I'll be out there night fishing, bass fishing, and in the summertime. And numerous of times I have had people to come out and say, "You're fishing too close to my dock. You can't fish there," and blah, 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 blah. They call the cops, they call the game warden, and all that stuff, and nothing ever gets done because I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm fishing. And I don't know, man. That's just how it is. I didn't night fish at all this summer. None at all. I didn't go out one time bass fishing this summer. I will this year though. I was just getting everything settled in. If I'm not standing, yeah, exactly, and that's the rule right there. You can fish. They don't own the water. And what had happened was this lady's security system was facing too close or too far out, so it was picking me up while I was out there about, I don't know, I would say I was out there about maybe, let me guess here. So I was flipping her dock about 20 foot, and it was picking me up on her security sensors. And when she called the cops, and she called him by name, so apparently they know each other. But basically, he told her that you need to adjust your sensors so it don't pick them up because he is doing nothing wrong. Well, she pretty much hung up the phone and stormed in the house and didn't say another word. And the husband and son that was out there, they just said, "Have a good day," because they knew. They knew right there. Those two knew that I did nothing wrong. She didn't like it because she thought I was too close to her dock. I don't know, man. It was weird. It was crazy. But no, you get that stuff down here all the time. And it's just not here. I mean, it's just anywhere. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be what it'll be. And, well, I'm going fishing. But I've ran into that several times. I have run into that problem. Let me think about this. I've ran into that problem about 6 times already. Let's see here. Yep, about 6 times I've ran into that problem. And I don't know why, but for some reason it just, people just, I don't know, man. It just, they have nothing else to do, if they're just old and senile, or if they, I don't know. I've never understood it. Now, they was cool, the husband and the son, they was cool. But they wasn't saying nothing because she was doing all the talking. But I'll be out there. I'll be out there this year. We just had a lot going on with the move and getting settled in, and I don't know, just all kinds of stuff here. I got my extension cord on the fence here, strapped down to run my lights. I was thinking about putting some more lights up on the fence, but nobody would see them except for people out in the canal here. But I thought about running some more. I got about 500 more lights. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but anyway. Yeah, but they got to live with crazy. I know. I've just never been that person. If you don't step in my yard, we're good. Now, you step in my yard, and if I don't know you, till you introduce yourself, you're a threat. We'll handle it in a way. till you say, hey man, how you doing? You know, it's how you approach people. That's all there is to it. It's all how you approach people. If somebody comes in my yard and don't say nothing and just stares me down, we got a problem. I don't know your intentions. Hey, I want to hop off of here. It's about dinner time. I'm going there and see what I'm going to chomp down on. We will pick this back up tomorrow. I let the neighbor walk through my backyard all the time because she owns property on the opposite corner. Oh yeah, that's different. You know them, so that's all good. It's the ones I don't know, which I ain't had that problem yet. All right, Daniel, Mr. Wobble, we will holler at you later, bro. You have a good night, man. Peace out. Twink. All right, Real Tex, we'll holler at you later, man. Appreciate you staying in.